Hey, so you're thinking about moving to Echo Park, California? Well, in this video, I'm going to go over the things to do there in Echo Park. And if you stick around to the end of the video, then I'm going to show you drive time and distance from Echo Park to various LA destinations, because we all know LA has a lot of traffic. So it's not about mileage, it's about the drive time. Let's go do that now. So if this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living in Echo Park, California, then just click on the subscribe button and tap on the bell so you can get instant notifications about what's going on in Echo Park, California. I'm Lori Lynn Failer, and I'm with Living in Los Angeles, California. Now, we get calls, texts, and emails every day from viewers just like yourself looking for help in moving to Echo Park, and we truly love helping. So whether you're moving in 9 or 90 days, if you live outside of California, if you live inside California, even if you live in Los Angeles County, and you're thinking about moving to Echo Park, just give us a call, a text, or an email so we can help you make a smooth move to Echo Park, California. So as I said, in this video, I'm going to show you top things to do there in Echo Park, and then we're going to look at the closest hospitals, and then we're going to look at distance and drive time from Echo Park to various LA destinations. So let's start with that now. Let me go get my map. There we are. Let's move my little picture over here out of the way. So right here is Echo Park. Let me show that to you. Right here you can see Echo Park. It's right here by downtown. There's downtown LA. Hollywood is right over here. So it's right smack in the middle next to Dodger Stadium. So talking about things to do, let's start off with Dodger Stadium. Of course, Dodger Stadium's only open during baseball season. But if you're here during baseball season, you definitely want to go see a Dodger game. There's always seats available. They may be up really high in the rafters, but there's always seats. It's very exciting there. This is definitely a Dodger town, and Echo Park is right next door to Dodger Stadium. In fact, there's a lounge called 321 Lounge there in Echo Park. That is where you'll find all your local Dodger fans during a game, whether it's live or televised. Let's go to our next. I'm going to upsize this a little bit. We're going to go down here to Echo Park Lake. This is a fabulous place to go. Now, Echo Park has an awful lot of outdoor activities. Echo Park Lake is probably one of your biggest there. There is a 1 mile paved walking trail. There are playgrounds. There are picnic tables. There's plenty of places to walk your dogs. And there is swan boat rides. Now, I recently did this, and I'm going to tell you, it's a workout because you are paddling your little feet off. And when you're in that water, and if you've got current or wind, let me tell you, you're going to work out. I didn't even have to go to the gym for 2 days after working that out. It's a lot of fun. It's absolutely beautiful. And recently, as of last year, they had shut Echo Park down to clean it up a bit and revitalize it and make it really nice and new. So Echo Park Lake is a great place to visit. And as I said, there are a lot of outdoor things to do here. So let's go to our next park. And that is right here. It's Elysian Park. Let's see if it pops up. So Elysian Park is the oldest park in Los Angeles. This park has walking trails, barbecue pits, oh my goodness, hiking trails, biking trails, I said that, jogging path. It's also got a very famous rope swing. You can get on this rope swing and swing back and forth, and you can see all of northeastern Los Angeles. Let's go down to our next park. Here we are. This is the Vista Hermosa Natural Park. So it's 10.5 acres of land. Absolutely beautiful. Another great park. Picnic grounds, meadows, streams there. You've got a playground, as I said, walking trails, no bike trails. There's an outdoor amphitheater there. There's also interactive programs there for the community and the youth. All right, let's go. I'm going to downsize this a little bit, and let's go to our next place to visit. I think that's my hospital. Yep. Okay, we were there too. So let's just start here, Echo Park. This is 826 LA and the Echo Park Time Travel Mart. Now, this is kind of two places. The Time Travel Mart has items in there from the past. So you kind of feel like you're traveling back in time. You're going to see like dinosaur eggs, and you're going to see, what do they call that? It's some type of deodorant from the dark ages. You'll find books from way back then. The items that you buy in the Time Travel Mart, try saying that 3 times, benefits the 826 LA, because what that is a program for children to help them read. They can come in there and do all kinds of work, like I said, with books, and it is a nonprofit organization. So the Mart helps support that monetarily. Okay, let's go see what we've got next. Not a hotel. Oh, there we are, the Echoplex. This is the Echo and the Echoplex. It is one building. Upstairs is the Echo, downstairs is the Echoplex. This is a live music venue. It is one of the top 5 music venues in all of California. You can see some artists that are very well known. You'll see a lot of artists that are up and coming. You'll see artists that are local, very local. It's a great place to go dancing. It's a great place just to get live music. I'm from Nashville, and I'm used to a lot of great music. Anywhere you go, you can walk into a Holiday Inn or walk into a restaurant, and there's just live music anywhere. You're going to find that here at the Echo and the Echoplex as well. Great, great music. So let's go to our next little place. I don't know why that Comfort Inn keeps falling up. This is called Subliminal Projects. Now, this is an art gallery, and it started out, the owner started it out as an art gallery showing skateboards and how skateboards were actually tied into art. Now it's one of the most important establishments for arts, where you can go in as a local, you can discuss art, you can discuss music, you can discuss activism. There's different art gallery exhibits here. You can even buy paraphernalia there that are from the local artist. Great, great little place. All right, let's see what we've got next here. And now we're going to go to, the Thriller House. This is the house that you will see in the Michael Jackson video Thriller. This area of town is the oldest in Los Angeles. The street is chock full of Victorian craftsman homes, absolutely beautiful street. And they did film and use this house in the video Thriller. It's worth a drive just to go down the street and say, I've been there, and you were in front of the Thriller House. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're going to go look at hospitals in the area. First one down here is the PIH Good Samaritan Hospital. This hospital is 10 minutes from Echo Park. It's not even probably 3.5 miles. It's one of your closest hospitals. There are 2 that are very close to Echo Park, and this is one of them. That's the PIH Good Health Good Samaritan Hospital. I always say that backwards. Next, we have the LA Downtown Medical Center. This medical center is right smack in Echo Park. It's a hospital and a 24-hour urgent care. It's not going to take you any time to get there, maybe at the most 5 minutes, depending on what part of Echo Park that you live in, but it is our second medical center. Now, I need to move this a little bit because I want to show you where the Children's Hospital is. Children's Hospital up here of LA. This is a most fabulous hospital if you have to take your children to the hospital. It's about 2 to 3 miles away. It'll take you about 10 to 12 minutes to get there. You have a couple different routes. Let me pull up my little handy dandy marker. So here you are, here's Echo Park area. And you'll go up Sunset Boulevard all the way to the Children's Hospital. Like I said, it's a straight shot, 2 to 3 miles. Like again, you're not going to have, well, you're going to have a little bit of primetime traffic on Sunset in mostly the mornings because people are coming this direction towards Echo Park to downtown to work in the mornings and evenings going back that way to their homes, people that live up in that area. So 10 minutes non-prime, let's go 20 minutes prime time. Let me clear that out. Let's downsize this. Let's take you over to 2 more. We have Keck Medical of USC and Keck Hospital of USC. Right next door to that is the LAC+USC Medical Campus, and it's the General Hospital. So let me give you my little marker here. Here is our Echo Park. You're going to probably take the 5 and get off the 5 and come in the back door, or you're going to take the 5 and go all the way down and jump on the 10 East to go up into these 2 hospitals. They are about 3.5 miles away. You're going to, they're right next door to each other. So your prime time traffic here in won't be in early mornings because most people are coming in. Your prime time traffic is going to be in the evenings going out, which is going to be about 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. You're looking about 25 to 30 minutes. If there's no traffic and you're not in prime time, you're looking anywhere from 10 to 15. Okay, so let's go look at some popular destinations. Oh, means to downsize that from Echo Park. And let's start with, let me get my handy dandy tool up here. So here we are in Echo Park, and let's go to downtown. Here it is, right around the corner. 2 to 3 miles, depending on which way you go. Now in the morning, you're going to have quite a bit of traffic because people are coming in from all areas to work in downtown LA. They're coming down the 2 to the 5. They're coming down Sunset Boulevard. I don't think you have to worry about this side over here. Some people from Pasadena will come and then go down here and check onto the 5, or they may come down this route to downtown. So during the morning, you're going to run into traffic, even though it's only 2 to 3 miles. Let's say from Echo Park, you're looking about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If it's not in prime time, you're looking at 5 minutes. Again, your prime time is going to be in the mornings. If you're heading back to Echo Park, if you work in downtown LA, again, 2 to 3 miles, I don't know, 15 minutes probably at the most, unless there's a wreck or something. But there's a lot of little side streets you can get to get back into Echo Park from downtown LA. Kind of made a mess of it, didn't I? All right, let's clear that out. Let's go back to another location. So here we, oh, I meant to mention also, you've got down in this area, just right there on this side of Los Angeles, you have the California Science Museum where the Endeavour Space Shuttle is. You have the Natural History Museum, and you have USC campus there as well. Okay. Our next destination from Echo Park, let's go up to, we have 2 airports in Los Angeles close here. This one's going to be called the Hollywood Burbank, and it's right up here, even though you can't see it on my map right now. That's the Hollywood Burbank Airport, or it's also known as the Bob Hope Airport. Now, this airport is a lot closer. Sorry, this airport is a lot closer than LAX. It's actually 13 miles. Out of here, you're going to actually go up, right up here, up the 2. You can keep going up the 2. You can connect. It connects onto the 134 there. Some people do go up this direction, which is the 5, and connect to the 34 and then go on up to the Burbank Airport. It's a prime airport. A lot of major carriers out of Hollywood Burbank Airport, and it's gotten very popular. Rates are a little bit easier. Like I said, it's a little bit closer to you. And in non-prime time, you're easily going to get there in 20 minutes. Prime time, you're going to get there in 30. Now, prime time depends on when your flight is. You know, during traffic, people coming back out of LA this way, if they work downtown LA and they're coming back, they work in Glendale, or they work up here in Burbank. Even if they work in Pasadena, you're looking at about 30 minutes flight, not flight, but drive time. If you could fly there, that'd be great. All right, let's go to our next airport, and that is LAX. And I need to, hang on a minute, downsize this first so that you can actually see it. And here is Echo Park. And here we are going down the 110 to the 105. And it dumps into Los Angeles International Airport. That's LAX. It is 20 miles. Now, some people will come down the 110, cut across the 10, come down 405. Your best bet's going to be to come down the 110. Reason being, you've also got the fast pass track lane on the 110. Much easier. The 105 has a few miles of the fast pass track lane as well. So 20 minutes non-prime time. Prime time, you're talking 45 minutes plus. It's a good drive in prime time. Again, your prime time is going to be in the evenings when people are going home from working in downtown LA. It's a long stretch right through here. The 105 is not too bad in primetime evenings. It is a little ugly in primetime evenings going along the 105 east. Okay, so let's look at our, I'm going to size this back up. And let's look at our next destination. Let's go up to Griffith Park. Here is Echo Park. Here and here is Griffith Park. It's a straight shot, guys, up the 5 right here. Weekends are going to be very ugly. Everybody that lives up in that area, if it's not 100 degrees, is going to be at Griffith Park. There's merry-go-round there. There is a lot of hiking trails. There's playgrounds there. Sometimes there's pony rides. I don't know if they're there right now, but I've seen them before. There's picnic areas. There's hiking. Remnants of the old LA Zoo are up in that area where you hike. There is the Hollywood Bowls near there. It's not in the park, but it's close to there. You've also got the LA Zoo. You can see it right here, just on the back side of Griffith Park. And you also have the observatory up there. A lot of times when I've been hiking with the dogs, I've gone into this area right here and parked and just hiked the back way up to the Griffith Observatory. The parking up at the observatory is a little tough. You can go all the way to the top. You pay $10 an hour regardless. So if you can go all the way to the top, go all the way to the top and find a parking spot. Otherwise, you're going to be parking down towards on the side of the road, and you're going to be hiking up on the pavement. And if you're there when it's a warm day, it's going to be pretty warm to hike up that. All right, that's Griffith Park. Okay, let's now go back to Echo Park, and let's go down to let's go to Beverly Hills first. We'll go to the beaches in a minute. Here's Beverly Hills. Here's Hollywood. Beverly Hills, you're going to come right here along the Santa Monica Boulevard. Beverly Hills is, 9 miles, maybe at the most, 9 miles, non-prime time. Actually, it's always prime time, I think, on Santa Monica Boulevard. It doesn't matter if you're going north or you're going south.
it's always busy because you're going through West Hollywood into Beverly Hills. There's a lot to do there in Beverly Hills. You got LACMA, you've got the La Brea tar pits just on the east side of Beverly Hills. I mean, on the south side of Beverly Hills. You've got southeast side of Beverly Hills. You've got a lot of activity on the street. There's so many businesses on Santa Monica Boulevard, a lot of stoplights. So, you know, that 9 miles is going to turn into 20 minutes plus. Either way you go, whether you're going out of Echo Park or you're going back to Echo Park. Okay, so I want to take this down a little bit, and let's now look at our beaches. Here's Echo Park. Here is the Santa Monica Beach. Then we have Venice Beach and Marina del Rey beaches. Now you have several ways to go. You can come down the 110 and you can cut across the 10 and keep going straight to Santa Monica Beach. You can take some side roads that are through here to get to Santa Monica Beach as well. But again, on the weekends when it's really hot, everybody's going to the beaches. The Santa Monica Beach is, they're about 22 miles. All three of them are about 22 miles. So on the weekends, you're talking 45 miles, 45 minutes either way you go. If you're going to Marina del Rey Beach, you are going to come down through the 10, and then you're going to cut over to the 405. And from the 405, you can take Venice Boulevard or you can take Washington Boulevard. They both get really ugly, again, on weekends. I would tell you Saturday and Sundays, prime times all day long. Whether you're, whichever direction you're going, it doesn't matter. It's crazy, especially since now that the pandemic has lightened up, a lot of people want to be outdoors. They want to be at the beaches. During the week, it's a bit of an easier drive. That 22 miles is going to be about 25 minutes. So both directions. So it's not so bad. All right. That's pretty much it for our destinations from Echo Park. And those are just some of the major destinations from Echo Park throughout Los Angeles County.